Hey everybody, this is Steve Moore, owner of Run More, this brick and mortar running shop located in Westminster, Maryland. Today we'll be talking about the new Hoka Tecton X. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch our review on the Tecton X. If you could do me a favor and like and subscribe to our channel, it really helps us find new people out there on the interwebs. So, very excited about this shoe. I am a big trail runner. I do more trail than road, and I do a lot of it in Hoka, do a lot of it in Ultra, and this had been a brand that I've been looking forward to, a model I've been looking forward to for some time. This is Hoka's first carbon-plated trail shoe, and it's different from some of the other trail shoes that we're seeing out there on the road and on the trail. This actually has two different plates in it, which is part of why they call it the Tecton, as in tectonic plates, seismic shifts, and all that good stuff. So while we see most stuff from the big brands out there, it's one full piece of a carbon plate throughout there. This shoe has two different plates in it, designed to help with stability and designed to keep you a little bit more agile as you're running down the trails. This shoe has a Vibram light base to it, and it also has a new ProFly X midsole. This is a midsole that we're just now seeing creep up on the Hoka family. We're seeing it stuff like the Mach 5, the Mach Supersonic, and the Carbon X3. So this is a new, light, responsive midsole that Hoka just brought out in 2022. So they've blended a couple different shoes on this trail model to give you an even better, faster experience when you're running through the trails. So we've taken a carbon plate from a Carbon X3. We've added a ProFly X and sort of a unique heel counter to it, and that same fun, bouncy feel of a Mach Supersonic with the Vibram comfort and awesomeness of a Speed Goat, and we wrapped it all together and came out with this shoe, the Tecton X. This shoe is 2 ounces lighter than your Speed Goat. So for like the men, this is an 8.5 ounce shoe, and on the women, it's a 6.9 ounce shoe. That is a very light trail shoe. But yet, because of the way this shoe is designed, with the plates, with the Hoka cushion, you can wear this shoe if you're going out there and doing an ultra marathon on the trail, for example, and still feel like you have the protection that you want underfoot and have that speed that the plate's providing you and the bouncy midsole. Because it has a Vibram outsole, this shoe's gonna give you great grip no matter where you're going. And that was one thing that I was surprised with on the shoe, taking it out on the trail. It's extremely grippy. I know it's Vibram, so it should be grippy, but every time I see this much exposed foam, I worry that I'm gonna lose a little bit of that Vibram feel to it. Not the case. Very good job at being grippy. And even though they don't really advertise that much about how good the water displacement is on this shoe, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but keeping your feet dry and kicking out water, this shoe did really good that. You can go through some pretty nice, gnarly stuff and still feel like your foot's coming out dry. You can really feel the difference of having a carbon-plated shoe versus like a traditional trail shoe, like comparing it to the Speed Goat. I know even taking out the weight comparison there, the midsole and the carbon plates made the shoe very fast, very fun. But like most carbon-plated shoes, you really only can feel its benefits when you're sort of turning up the speed in it. So I love this shoe. I love going fast in this shoe. I really had a lot of good miles in it. I just would make sure that this would probably be my special day shoe, not because I'm worried as much about durability, but more because I want to make sure I'm not always pounding the miles on the trail. You know, sometimes that happens if you're taking an everyday trainer that's really light and really bouncy and using it all the time. All your runs end up being faster than they probably should be. And sometimes you just need a little bit of LSD, a little bit long, slow distance out there, and you don't need to hammer out the miles. And this shoe almost tempts you so much to go fast into it. So like, again, not everybody has this many trail shoes, but like I probably be using my Speed Goat for more of my everyday miles. And then that once a week where I want to turn it up a little bit on the trail, or if I'm going to go out and do maybe more of a trail race, this is where this shoe is going to come into play. I know that's tough at a shoe that's $200 to use as just your special day shoe, but at least that for me personally is where this shoe is going to fall into the equation on my running days. Currently, this shoe does not come in any width, so it just comes in one standard width, and right now in one color, which I would call really bright orange. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's really nice here in Orioles country because this has a little bit of nice fun orange in it, but this is the only color and only one width. I know sometimes that's tough for people that need a little bit of extra width, have bunion issue, water foot, whatever that may be. I will say I was kind of worried about that because some shoes on the speed category from Hoka, to me, run at least my foot a little too narrow. This actually fit my foot well, and unlike the Speed Goat, which I felt like I wasn't all that secure in the heel until I kind of played with it a little bit, this fit my foot very well width-wise. I did have to play with the lacing a little bit around the top of my foot just to kind of make sure I felt right in it. It just took me a little bit to get used used to it. But the width for me was perfect, and I sometimes have an issue with Hoka stuff. In fact, some of the Hoka stuff I do have in wide just to accommodate my foot, and that was a concern of mine, but this actually fit my foot great. So keep that in mind if you're somebody who needs wide. This should hopefully be okay for most people out there. And again, this shoe is $200, so it is a kind of a hefty price tag. So hopefully if you're going to be somebody who's doing some trail stuff, you can appreciate, get out there, have fun with the shoe. That's going to be a little higher on the price point, but I think if this is sort of what you're looking for, is a fast-paced racing shoe, quick miles, comfort, springy, bouncy, it should be a great shoe to add to your arsenal. If you are looking to purchase this shoe or anything else, feel free to use our promo code RUNMORE. It's just one word down the bottom from our website, and you'll save 10%, and we'll ship it out for free. We really appreciate you checking out our channel. If you have any questions on this or any other Hoka shoes, feel free to leave it down in the comments, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you around town.